Okay. I don't know how well this is going to work. I've got my headset around my neck. I think I haven't realized why I've been getting so tired. I have for 30 level 80s, and I've been doing stuff on all of them every half week, so it's probably why I've been so tired and so worn out whenever I'm actually doing the stream, because by the time I get to this, I'm already done the whole thing. And I've already started this for this week, so I might as well finish it, but yeah.
Do you have a query? Faith, order. We must remember both. The Coreway must be protected. Speak and be heard.
I think after this week, I may just go and take a break till after midnight comes out, because I have been so hyper-focused on this game that I haven't been able to play any of the other ones.
I understand your frustration, Gaora, but do not rush.
And I don't think
to
this quest will come back up again, this expansion.
Hear Beladar's song? Our deeds give it strength.
I'm also going to go and cut out some of the stuff I normally do every week, but that's mainly because I'm just bleh. And yeah. Might as well go ahead and turn my mic up on the recording, because I was trying to listen to my own videos and I had a hard time hearing myself.
I've been expecting it.
Almost never have any viewers, so so I never get any feedback to go and help me go and fix any of my settings. My brother and a friend of mine, they almost never want to watch my streams, so it's only whenever I actually go back and watch my old videos that I find out these issues happen. But again, if I was doing this for the money, I would have gone and changed what I was doing a long time ago.
How may I aid you?
understand your frustration, Geora, but do not rush to conclusions.
Do you also hear Beladar's song? Our deeds give it strength.
What is your command? Communication initiated. We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation. We will continue speaking later.
When shadow falls...
I understand your frustration, Geora.
Do you also hear Beladar's song? Our deeds give it strength.
There's only a couple weeks out left, so there's no point in upgrading the gear whenever I could just go and get gold.
Work cycle interrupted. Do you have a query? The Coreway must be protected. We are the Titan's bedrock and foundation.
Let me see what world quests are down there in Ashkahet tonight. Because I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Unless there's a bunch of gold quests down there, which I don't think there are.
Interested in the unusual? Elix Cottage. Do return again. You are appreciated. Only the finest for you. Elix Cottage.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother with that this week.
have come to the right place.
A lamplighter brings.
I understand your frustration, Gaora.
Be strong, my friend. Your aid brings hope to us all.
That Psy cartel has lost control of the docks. I need someone competent to sort it out for them.
Respect the trust.
You have my attention.
I need to target something first. I don't have a target.
That should hold until the next financial quarter starts. Well done, traveler.
I need a target.
Honestly, I think flying over here is about the same amount of time it takes to go and just warp over here to the warp point.
These ruins are filled with the fragments of our lost history. The Trust's archaeologists can't safely excavate, but you can. Retrieve the fragments. I know some complain that removing fragments from their original context invalidates their value, but I like to get things done.
It's too far away.
The docks are a quagmire. Nothing coming in or out. Help sort it out.
Phase parasites infest the dunes. Would you test this experimental means of extermination? tremendous. We may need a few more test runs before we roll out this new invention.
Untethered souls can drift out of phase. With nothing binding them to reality, they prey on divers for energy, causing more harm. Send these lost souls to their inevitable destination.
I need to get close. I don't have a target. I need a target. It's too far away. I need to target something first. I'm out of range. I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
These untethered souls have earned their peace. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and avoid that quest on every single subsequent character because that
There you
is
are.
not
Good.
it's 800
There are many
gold,
tasks
but
that have been waiting on
I
your
can do everything
arrival.
so much faster if I
Please
just
see to
avoid
their
it.
completion.
We've had an equipment malfunction and misplaced a number of staff in untethered space. Would you go bring our phase divers back to reality? As you can see, not everyone is cut out for this line of work.
having difficulty with cracking the security on some transdimensional shipments we've intercepted. Perhaps you will have better luck opening it. We intercept these boxes all the time. They can be anything. We may need your help again.
The Wastelanders drain our pylons of energy. The worst part is they never turn them back on. They need to be activated so our dome is powered.
I need to get closer.
Wastelanders intercepted a recent shipment of weapons. I need you to steal back the stolen goods. Excellent. Those weapons are meant to defend against the Wastelanders, not embolden them.
The Wastelanders steal the technology from my dome for their rituals. Take back what is mine. These fallen oracles have become mere scavengers. The lowest form of thief.
Even if I don't do that one quest, it's still gonna put me at like 75% of the others, so the second half of the week's gonna be easy. Finish that.
I understand your frustration.
All the peoples of Khazalgar are coming together more than ever because of you.
Sai cartel has lost control of the docks. I need someone competent to sort it out for them.
Are you law-abiding?
I need a target. I can't attack that. I don't have a target.
That should hold until the next financial quarter starts. Well done, traveler.
These ruins are filled with the fragments of our lost history. The Trust's archaeologists can't safely excavate, but you can. Retrieve the fragments.
I'm out of range. I need a target.
I know some complain that removing fragments from their original context invalidates their value, but I like to get things done.
The docks are a quagmire. Nothing coming in or out. Help sort it out.
Phase parasites infest the dunes. Would you test this experimental means of extermination? tremendous. We may need a few more test runs before we roll out this new invention.
There you are. Good. There are many tasks that have been waiting on your arrival. Please see to their completion.
We've had an equipment malfunction and misplaced a number of staff in untethered space. Would you go bring our phase divers back to reality? As you can see, not everyone is cut out for this line of work.
Our technomancers are having difficulty with cracking the security on some transdimensional shipments we've intercepted. Perhaps you will have better luck opening it. Our technomancers are having difficulty with cracking the security on some transdimensional shipments we've intercepted. Perhaps you will have better luck opening it. We intercept these boxes all the time. They can be anything. We may need your help again.
The Wastelanders drain our pylons of energy. The worst part is they never turn them back on. They need to be activated so our dome is powered.
Wastelanders intercepted a recent shipment of weapons. I need you to steal back the stolen goods.
I need to target something first.
Hello. Uh-huh. Well, I might have stretched things a bit. I've got 3 to go through the crash, but I'm on the one currently and I'm almost done. Although I did skip one of the quests deliberately. And it's one of the gold ones too. It's the one where you kill the 15 spirits.
Okay.
finally managed to get somewhat motivated today, but I think I know what's sapping my motivation. 30-something characters will do that to you if you're doing the same thing over and over again. So after this week, I am going to go and cut back massively. I might still stream on these characters, I don't know. I might go and just stop streaming altogether until after midnight comes out.
I need a target. I need to target something first.
Speaking of which, I am streaming right now.
I don't have a target.
I'm just gonna try to stay up until I can get the this freaking quest done and
Target something first.
Excellent. Those weapons are meant to defend against the Wastelanders, not embolden them.
The Wastelanders steal the technology from my domes for their rituals. Take back what is mine.
I'm gonna wait on.
Best keep your weapons ready.
So, which dungeon were you doing?
Huh?
Well, I'm assuming you were doing dungeons and putting it on the auction house since you said something about that to me earlier.
Oh no! All I'm doing is I'm just doing I'm just gonna get the Demon Hunter to level 40 or whatever level it'll be. I'm doing the time walking.
Ah.
Correct. Get that crap. I'm not going out there.
I created a Demon Hunter whenever you did to go and do that new Devour aspect. I've never logged in on the character.
It may not be your playstyle.
I don't know, from what I was seeing, it looked like it was very similar to the Evoker. Or possibly the way I play Mage.
It's more of a mage than anything else.
These fallen oracles have become mere scavengers, the lowest form of thief.
But yeah, I'm setting at almost 2,000 on this character.
Gold?
Yep. I made close to 1,500 today.
I understand your frustration, Gaora.
Can you feel it? Beladar hums with joy, with hope. You've done well, my friend.
Yeah, I don't know. After I get done streaming, I might go and get try and hire you to go and help me with that quest I skipped.
That Psy cartel has lost control of the docks. I need someone competent to sort it out for them.
The 15 spirits in the one area.
Why are you needing help with that?
It's not that I need help with it, it's the fact that I was going to try and hire you to go and speed it up since I don't need all the gold from it. I could go and give you half and go and
The actual question is it worth my time?
It's 400 per character running through it, so yeah, it'd probably be worth it.
Do what?
That'd be 400 per character running through it. And I got about 20 characters that haven't done it. And if you get a quest or a what is it? A tune that is either a inscriptionist or a tailor, it'll go and give you either cloth or cards.
Yeah, but unless you sell the cards that are in the guild bank right now. I have no clue how much that's even going for right now.
I need to target
Probably not a whole
first.
lot, since we're getting ready to head into a new expansion.
That should hold until the next financial quarter starts. Well done, traveler.
I don't have a target.
The fragments of our lost history. The Trust archaeologists can't safely excavate, but you can. Retrieve the fragments.
Man, that'll be. I'll decide that after I go and get done streaming and what time it is then.
Yeah, I may not be up by that time. I'm just waiting on a frickin'. I got kicked from the last group I was in.
Yeah, I've heard that
Some complain that removing fragments
the
from
Void
their original
Devour
context invalidates their value.
Demon Hunters, they're not well liked in leveling groups because the gear is not there for them.
Oh no, it's there.
It's the weapons.
Docks
Is
are
what
a
I mean.
quagmire.
No, they're there.
Or out. Help sort it out.
They're just not BOAs, but they're there. Cause
they may have fixed that then from whenever I was looking at it.
Would you test this experimental
they
means of extermination?
added in the what would it be? Yeah.
I did hear the first major patch in Midnight. There is a debate going on whether they're going to add a new spec on each of the major patches.
I think I know it's gonna be stupid.
Stupendous. We may need a few more test runs before we roll out this new invention.
There you are. that
what
have
the
been
heck was
waiting on
going
your
on there for a
arrival.
second?
Please see to their
Then I
completion.
realized I had the
We've had an equipment malfunction and misplaced a number of staff in untethered space. Would you go bring our phase divers back to reality?
Wait, is there where? Going on up here. There is.
As you can see, not everyone is cut out for this line of work.
Gravy train.
So, did you hear anything from your mother?
Not lately. I said no. Me and Jonathan talked, and yeah.
Like I said, she's either only got a few years left or she's gonna outlive us all.
Our technomancers are having difficulty with cracking the security on some transdimensional shipments we've intercepted. Perhaps you will have better luck opening it.
And tell me she wouldn't do that just out of spite.
Tell me when you get done streaming.
We intercept these boxes all the time. They can be anything.
Yeah, that's probably not a safe thing
We may need
to discuss
your
on
help
stream.
again.
Yeah.
Oh well. And all I meant by that is she has her personality. She's generally pretty agreeable, but when she decides she doesn't want to do what you want, or what you want, or what you think is going to happen, then she will actively go and figure out ways to go and.
Wastelanders.
I mean, I'll know
intercepted a
more
recent
next time I
shipment
go
of
talk,
weapons.
go
I need
see her
you
because I'm
to
gonna
steal
be
back the
talking to
stolen
them,
goods.
or try to talk to the therapist.
I mean, you know where I worked with, or before I worked where I work now. I took care of my grandmother, and did you know that she actually went and they went and actually had to give her a refill of morphine?
Yeah, she can't take morphine.
No, what it is my grandmother, she was on morphine before she passed, and she managed to last a couple weeks longer than the doctors expected. We had to go and get a refill of morphine because they thought they gave her more than she would need for the rest of her life, and turns out she managed to go past it.
Well, I don't know.
I think she was like 2 weeks past the longest they thought that she would live.
Got into it. Damn. Conflict.
I need to get closer.
Jacob's streaming Dragon Quest VII, which they just put a remastered version on today of.
God dang it.
Yeah, Dragon Quest VII. So. He finally got tired of Enshrouded, so I don't know whether he's going to keep that server up for very much longer, because it doesn't seem like anyone was going and getting on with him at the same time. And to be fair, I wasn't doing it, but I've been pouring so much time into World of Warcraft trying to accumulate gold before this goes away.
The Wastelanders steal the technology from my dome for their rituals. Take back what is mine.
But no, the game is dropping gear that is intellect based.
There is a dearth of weapons to max level. I think they wound up adding some in a patch, if they're there, because they realized that, oh, these are the weapons that Demon Hunters use, and all of a sudden we need intellect weapons of these types, and we didn't carry them because druids can't use them. Kind of makes me wonder if eventually they're going to go and add all those different types of weapons that they abandoned.
Seem to have added back the weapon skill to an extent.
But no, you know what I'm talking about though, right? Where it had horrendously odd, some of them had horrendously odd stat combinations.
Oh.
Like of the cheetah, of the raven, of the boar, things like those. You remember what I'm talking about?
Not really. But no, the one thing I was going to say, after you got done trimming, I didn't ask whenever I was down there, which I should have. She may not be able to use her arm.
These fallen oracles have become mere scavengers.
Like, she could be paralyzed. I don't know.
We cannot hide.
I understand your frustration.
Can you feel it? Beladar hums with joy, with hope. You've done well, my friend.
I mean, heck, you don't even need, stuff like that, really.
Last one through Crash. I'm getting ready to start him through Crash. Oh boy. That's provided I don't decide to go back out there and try and get that 800 gold per character. And if I pay you 400, that's, I don't know.
Oh.
Although I'm gonna have to take my Demon Hunter that I just got off. I'm gonna have to take him back out there because apparently they hit over the cap for rep, and they have to go and collect that chest. Because only the person who gets the final bit of rep to the 7,500 can collect it. Which is why I usually try to get that last little bit on my monk so I can go and keep it on the main character. Without having to just transfer it, but oh well. I must say, doing so many characters and having that contract active has definitely gone and increased the amount of rep I've been gaining on it every week.
That's another reason for them to kick me this time.
Did you do something that bad?
Oh no! I just made them actually do their job and tank.
So you buffed the enemies?
Yeah, weird.
I don't have a target.
Do you wish you could go and buff the enemies and then it would go and give them a higher chance to go and drop rarer loot?
No.
I need to target something first.
Unless it's a mount.
I need a target.
God dang it. Oh shit. David Feinstein. Feinstein? Hurry up and to kill the guy already.
I don't have a target.
That should hold until the next financial quarter starts. Well done, traveler.
No one cares about healing the DPS anymore.
Not no one, but like 95% of what in the world? No, it just looks like one. No, like 95% of the healers
yeah.
don't, but that last 5% they still do.
But no, Jonathan, I sent Jonathan a picture of the
trust archaeologists can't
of
safely
the
excavate.
diagnosis,
You can retrieve the fragments.
more or less. And yeah, we'll talk about that after.
Yeah, maybe it's just the fact that I'm pretty tired right now, or maybe it's the fact that the way I was hearing it. I know what you said. I know what you were meaning to say. For a second there, what I heard was diagnosis. So I was wondering, could she roll a set of dice to go and get a different prognosis?
Oh God.
I know some complain that removing fragments from their original context invalidates their
Like I said, I know what you said. I know it is. That was what popped up in my head.
The docks are a quagmire. Nothing coming in or out. Help sort it out.
Look, we've been friends for more than 20 years. You know what my personality's like.
Phase parasites
What personality?
infest the dunes. Would you test this experimental
Horribly
means
bad
of
jokes
extermination?
stitched together in an approximation of a personality.
Statement. Void Ray. Usually,
Stupendous. We may need a few more test runs.
yeah, unless
before we
they
roll out
add
this new
something
invention.
to make BOAs worth getting and upgrading, they're not gonna be worth it anymore.
Well, honestly, they were a gimmick to try and keep people playing longer, and they worked for a time, but
Good. There are many tasks that have been waiting
Well, I
on
mean,
your
once they
arrival.
remove
Please
the
see to their completion.
Run away, people, run away! Oh, ow. I got stunned.
We've had an equipment malfunction.
Better
and
than being
misplaced a number of
stun-locked
staff in
by
untethered
Daggum
space.
Gnome Rogue.
Would you go bring our phase divers back to reality?
so yeah, now that you've done quite a bit on it, what's your opinion on the pre-patch, the event? I'll be honest, it's kind of lackluster.
Which is what Midnight's gonna be probably too.
As you can see,
No,
not
personally, I think it's going to
everyone
be
is
pretty
cut out for
good
this line of work.
until the final patch, and then it's just going to go and crap out because you already know that the final patch, we're losing. I don't know about you, but I can't really get excited for going and losing a raid.
Losing a raid.
Well, whatever's happening in the final patch, Midnight goes and means that the Titans are coming back. So that means that whatever happens, we lose badly enough that they have to come back.
You know, they need to make Thrall a boss.
But do you know, I heard one of the theory I heard about what could be the final boss in the expansion?
Our technomancer
Mass invasion
are
by the
having
Legion.
difficulty with cracking the security on some transdimensional
And not just
shipments
one Legion
in
faction,
Deception.
because the Legion is splintered into
Perhaps
different
you will
factions
have better luck opening
without a real leader. So multiple Legion factions that are fighting against each other, all trying to claim Azeroth.
Oh.
We intercept these boxes all the time.
I mean,
They can
defeating
do anything.
Sargeras, going in,
We may need your help
decapitating the head of the that was the Burning Legion. That might have gone and knocked him down, but it didn't knock him out. And all the time since then has just been giving them time to go and regroup and go and consolidate power in different factions that were formerly all led by the.
I'm out of range.
But yeah, that's happened in real world. The ruling family or such is knocked out, and then everything just fractures.
I need to get closer. I don't have a target.
Excellent.
It's too
Those
far.
weapons are meant to defend against the Wastelanders, not embolden them.
Yeah.
I'm out of range.
Is hoping not to max to
I need to target something first.
let me go turn these quests.
The Wastelanders steal the technology from my dome for their rituals. Take back what is mine.
I am listening for now.
Might be able to get to level 44. I don't know. 3 more bars and I'll level, so.
Oh, one thing I am thinking about, since I'm going to be cutting back drastically on Warcraft till midnight after this week, I was debating what to do, and then I realized that I should ask you and talk to you about, you remember how I went and put the specific mod pack by Legundo onto the Minecraft server? If we can find a specific mod pack without building it ourselves, and go and put it on there. So I was wondering if you had any opinions. I mean, all the ones I've stitched together, I don't know.
I mean, I would like to do the last one that we did put together.
Oh, that science and sorcery?
No.
Or no, that's the one we were putting together and we never actually put on there.
These fallen oracles have become mere scavengers.
I'm not too far from.
Lowest form of thief.
I'm over halfway leveled now.
Okay. Unless I decide to go back out to Koresh, I am done on Koresh for this half of the week. So till tomorrow night. And I don't know whether I'm hoping there's a bunch of quests or a few, because if there's a bunch, I am screwed.
What?
A bunch of gold quests and such in Koresh in the other half of the week.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have leveled some in character.
Can you feel it? Beladar hums with joy. With hope.
No, I mean, worst comes to worst, I can always just go and decide which ones to do and which ones to not. Like where I cut the one this half of the week. As it is, each one of my 4 characters has 2 more quests, or 4 more quests to do. 2 in the Isle of Dorn, and then 2 in Ringing Deeps.
Join us, and we can see how your skills are coming along.
Yeah, 2 of them are the races. Which I don't know. I've not been looking at the stuff from the beta. So I don't know what kind of world quests are going to be available out in midnight, so I'm wondering if they actually have more races out there, and whether they're going to be more lucrative than these are. I mean, in Dragonflight they were worth like 500 apiece, and then they dropped them down to 150 this expansion, which, the amount of time they take, that's not bad.
God, my feet are hurting now. Well, I'm like almost half a bar from leveling, and I am not
Excellent
going
work.
to be doing that.
I can see that the 2 of you will soon be formidable competitors.
Oh, I woke up this morning and the tooth that I was having trouble with.
Yeah.
And finally decided to say, I'm done.
Did it break off or fall out?
Well, it came out. Which I kind of figured it would. Sooner or later. I just didn't know when it would do it. And let's just say it looked like it, but yeah. It looked like what a tree does whenever he gets hit by lightning.
Another of the Titan's constructs has been sighted approaching the shore.
Which just tells me that's what caused what happened.
To take it down.
That's what caused my teeth to do what they done. mean, they're not supposed to be black like they are. Oh, I would have.
Well done. The horizon is clear once again. Thank you.
I'm just not sure when we're gonna be going back out there.
The charged silt from these clashing elementals are packed with healing properties. Let's stock up while they're
Got
occupied.
the guy that bought the place is supposed to be coming out tomorrow sometime. Which I'm not sure if I should. I mean, she'll find out about it. I just don't know.
Well, next time you go down there, find out how much longer they're estimating they're going to keep her, and let that dictate. Let that dictate
it's gonna
how.
be 2 weeks.
At minimum.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2. I don't know if it was 2 weeks from yesterday or what it is. Cause they had basically done the. They were doing the. We showed up and they started doing the paperwork that day. Yesterday. So.
When you were last down there.
It was Wednesday, so yeah. Whoa.
It is a bright day with exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day for a race.
You know, I saw that picture, I didn't know what the heck was going on at first.
Yeah, here's my question though. You think they're going to go and start doing Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor and slowly updating them from there?
What are you talking about?
Well, I mean, they're updating a number of zones around Silvermoon when Midnight comes out, because the new hub city is going to be Silvermoon. So I'm wondering if they're going to start updating various areas around the Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor bit by bit until they go and have updated the whole thing.
Oh, I don't know. It might just be. Well, they updated the Barrens in Canada. And then you got
Well, I mean, previously it was a zone here, a zone there, only when it was needed for narrative purposes. So I'm wondering if they're going to go and update the whole thing.
Show everyone Candlekin not boss forever.
But yeah, as of right now, I don't know. We got out there and I'm like, you just meant to turn. I didn't know. I mean, I saw it on, maps, the GPS thing that phones have. I'm like, well, there it is, but I didn't see the apartments that. I mean, you turn onto the road, and you got apartments, 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 and it's not really a road. It's more of a, I don't know what you would call it, a
cul-de-sac.
Cul-de-sac, I guess. Yeah.
I don't have a target.
I mean, they got 96 beds, which, well, to me, ain't bad. I mean, it ain't bad. The place ain't a bad looking place, but.
We've got another incursion, and we need some defenders. I know you're good at this.
Yeah, I think I know one allied race I think you'd love if they went and had.
Okay.
It's from BFA, the Snakemen.
Oh, the serpents?
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Join us, and we can see how your skills are coming along.
We safeguard the idols.
Excellent work. I can see that the two of you will soon be formidable competitors.
Yeah, at this rate, I'm not even gonna make it to 2 hours on my stream before I'm done with all I was planning on doing on it. So yay.
Oh.
And I guess if I go and stop doing world quests and all that, I could always just go and start going and doing raids each week. Not sure if I still want to retain the whole having to unlock the zone though or not.
The charged silt from these clashing elementals are packed.
I mean, even though I haven't been following that for a while, I've not gone in any new zones in that time, so it's not that I've not stopped following it, so I haven't gone not stopped.
Another of the Titan's constructs has been sighted approaching the shore. Stormward Lufsala has sent a rook you can use to take it down. horizon is clear once again. Thank you.
Yeah, I think Jabe's gonna be drowning for the next week or two on Steam, going and playing that new Dragon Quest game.
I don't know.
I mean, it sounds interesting, but I think I'll wait for probably the summer sale when it goes on sale.
How much more you gotta do on Steam on Dream?
I have 2 more world quests on this character, and then I have 2 more characters, each with 4 world quests.
It is a bright day with exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day for a race.
I mean, I've not even been streaming for an hour and a half. I'm not gonna make it to 2 hours tonight. I started streaming just after midnight, so I would have started streaming sooner, but I wound up going and getting caught up in a video that was talking about I think it's a Korean comic or webcomic. Yeah, the hero goes and gets summoned to slay the Demon Queen, and well, the hero decides that since he's in a starter village that's not connected to the flow of time quite right, where it gives him extra time, but he goes and doesn't age and all that, he goes and sits there and he winds up destroying the system accidentally because he doesn't want to leave because it's too dangerous out there, and he just keeps going and exchanging for farming related things in the system and such. And he keeps raising his non-combat abilities to where they're maxed level, and he has like 0 combat potential, but yeah, the Demon Queen, she eventually found him anyway because she went and decided she couldn't keep waiting for him. Series of coincidences and all, and she winds up living with him.
At last, we return to Karesh. The trust will sail.
Join us, and we can see how your skills are coming along.
Demon thought she had the upper hand. Oh yeah, she had the upper hand already. Or exactly negative time.
What was that one I was hearing about, or I was reading it? It was kind of an interesting story premise. I don't think I read the story that was accompanying it, but the premise was interesting. So, humanity a long time ago, distant past, they developed a way to go and cryogenically store people that were important to the future. Well, the Demon King had gone and been resurrected, and so they went to the records and they found out, oh, the hero was cryogenically frozen. We can just go and thaw him out, and he can go and defeat the Demon King again. We won't have to worry about trying to select a hero. So they go and go to the guy, or to go to the coffin, and the coffin has a person in it. It's not the hero. Guess who it was? Or you're paying attention at all?
Oh, I'm paying attention. I'm just waiting for you to say.
Make a wild guess.
Another of the
I will say they did have a relation to the hero.
approaching the shore. Stormward Luxella has sent a
Demon
rookie
King?
to take it down.
Was the legendary blacksmith who forged the holy sword.
Oh.
The hero had died going and sealing the Demon King, and they'd actually gone and their body had turned to ash because they couldn't handle the legendary weapon that had been made for them. But the thing is that only a weapon of that caliber could deal with the Demon King, and so they went and the records had originally stated that upon choosing a new hero, the casket contains the blacksmith who can forge a weapon to allow him to defeat the Demon King. Well, over time, records being recopied and all that, and they changed it to just going containing the hero that defeated the Demon King. They'd gone and had gradually cut out the whole blacksmith part. So they woke him up expecting him to go and defeat the Demon King, and nope, he was just he was getting ready to go. He was ready to go and forge a new sword.
Well done. The horizon is clear once again. Thank you.
Okay, down to
You know,
6
I
more
never
world
did
quests across
realize.
2 characters.
I never did realize. I tried to figure out why the guy that was over all the demon slayers and
Let's stock up while they're
occupied. What you call it? Demon Slayer, I think it is the anime. I never could. I finally figured out why he looked the way he does.
Well, I haven't watched that anime, but I know at least one person who's above them all.
Okay.
Goblin Slayer.
Oh God. No, the guy that's so there's a Demon King named Muzan, and funny thing is he was once human as well, and like so many different there's more stories out like that.
With exceptionally favorable winds. A perfect day for a race.
What was it? I can't think of what it was called now, but anyways, the guy that's over the Demon Slayer Corps literally Muzan is related to him, and basically Muzan's not immortal. As none of them are, but basically the guy that's over the Demon Slayer Corps, everybody in his family, because Muzan was part of the family. Muzan basically is relatively immortal. Like I said,
He can resurrect through descendants' bodies.
No, not so much. But
So for a second there, I thought it was the same as the one Asakura from Shaman King, where you could go and possess a descendant's body as they were being born.
No, but he can create more demons, and well, unfortunately, I've not been able to watch the whole entire anime, but let's just say the guy that's above the on top of the Demon Slayer Corps, he is practically blind. He can't even get around. He can barely talk and everything, and finally, you have to actually look this up to find out the reason why he's like this. It's not told in the anime.
Yeah, generally lots of those are left out, except in the light novel and the manga.
You need to target something first.
But it's kind of funny though. And of course, so there's breathing techniques that they like to use to fight the demons. Yeah,
Oh.
the main character had to be overpowered.
Let me see here. Did you ever watch a anime called Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody? It's a pretty old one right now.
Death March.
It's one where he's a game developer.
Oh no.
So the anime never made it far enough to go and talk about the Demon Kings, and there were plural. Did I ever tell you how they came about? So they're kind of interesting. So the Demon Kings went and they all started as humans, and they all were reincarnated into that world, and they all had purple hair. So the demon god, who is a non-standard god because he did not take the correct method to become a god. He took an alternate method that did work but left him with some odd weaknesses and such.
Join us, and we can
Well,
see
one of the
how
things
our
he
skills
discovered
align.
as a way to strengthen himself is by going and detaching a portion of his divine essence and attaching it to a human or such, or a mortal being. It could grant them a unique ability. And the more they used said ability, the more powerful it would become. It would take a long time to do it, but whenever they died, he could take the ability back and go and it would go and strengthen his soul and power, and it would go and make him a more standard, it would make him a stronger god, and it would go and fill in the deficiencies from the method he used to become a god. Because he had started human. And what it is the demon lords, they were all recipients of his blessing, and he'd taken people who'd had a bad life on Earth, and it was not just one Earth, it was multiple Earths. He'd taken people who'd had a very raw deal, and he'd gone and reincarnated them into that world, and he'd gone and given them a
Excellent
special
work.
ability
I can see that
that
the
they'd
two of you will
requested.
soon be formidable competitors.
Not necessarily the exact one, but like one of them, he went and he'd always had bad luck, and he'd always, everything had just, even if he went on the luckiest day of his life, it was still crap. So his special ability that he got from the demon god was a passive ability that just made him more lucky than not. So in games of chance and such, he had a great chance, and if he went and just wildly flung his weapon somewhere, he had a decent chance at hitting them. It was just standard good luck.
The charged silt from these clashing
And
elementals
yeah,
are packed with
everyone who
healing
was reincarnated
properties.
that way, they all
Let's
got
stock up
abilities
while
that
they're
were related to their bad experiences on their homeworld.
Another of the Titan's constructs has been sighted approaching the shore.
There's a problem though.
Stormward Luxala has sent a rook you can use to take
One
it
of the
down.
one of the process, or one of the steps to becoming a god is they literally have to go and discard their mortal body because it cannot contain the power of a god for long, or at least not a tremendous amount of it. In weak doses, it's fine. A small blessing by a deity, perfectly fine. But for a god's full power, they have to construct a divine body, and they literally will discard their mortal one.
Take this arm from this person, this arm from that person.
Well, no, they reconstruct it using faith energy. Literally, it's people going and praying to them and such. They can use that to go and reconstruct themselves.
You know, it's kind of funny. The reason why they say that Frankenstein's monster had the strength of 10 men, but because he literally used parts of 10 different people.
Well done. The horizon is clear once again.
And that's literally the
Thank
only
you.
way to say that. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyway, so the unique abilities that go in the power of deities that the demon god went and gave to mortals, it rests in the vessel of their soul. So in other words, the place where the soul resides inside the body, which is an energy construct, here's the way it was described, and it's not designed to do that, but so long as it's not abused, there's no real damage to it. But if they go and have that ability and then they go and overuse it, then they start demonizing. And literally it's because the vessel of their soul broke. And there are very few things that can put that thing back together. And when that happens, it allows them to go and break the limit of humanity. There's a level system in that world, and level 99 is considered the highest humanity can reach.
I don't know. I like the anime I'm about to start watching. I've started watching again. It's called Black Butler.
Perfect day for a race.
Yeah, I think I've heard about that one.
Within the first 10 episodes, he has to find the Jack the Ripper.
Well,
it's kind of funny. In the anime, there's two that comprise Jack the Ripper: his aunt and a Reaper.
I got 2 anime on the current season that I've been watching quite a lot, and they're coming out every Wednesday. And I'd recommend them both. I don't know where you watch anime if it has them or not, but Easygoing Territory Defense and Jack of All Trades, Party of None.
Nicely done. You and your Drake are exceptional.
Yeah, Easygoing Territory Defense. The main character, everyone in that world has a mana affinity, but since he was from this big-time noble family, it was a disgrace that he didn't have one of the 4 pillar elements because they were considered the strongest in combat and all that, and all of his older brothers had them. And what did he get? Production magic was considered the most unfortunate magic in existence because everything you can do with it, you can just do with the regular. You can make all of it without it, and it also takes a tremendous amount of mana to do anything with it. So it's kind of pointless. So the older brother had gone and in the very first episode, the older brother has gone and pleaded with their father not to kill the main character, the youngest brother, because the father was very seriously considering going and killing him. Instead, he wound up being, well, how to put this, exiled to the most frontier portion of their land, which was bordering another kingdom. Either he'd die a hero and bring some honor to the name, or it'd keep him out of the limelight so that people wouldn't go and... First thing he did was go and turn it into a fortress. As for Jack of All Trades, Party of None, it's another one of those kicked out of the heroes party, and essentially it has a job class system where each person uses different jobs, and he went and well, they had needed an enchanter in their party, so one of the people who started the heroes party had gone and he converted to an enchanter because that's what they needed. Well, they decided that his enchantment was pretty bad and they could get a better enchanter, and they kicked him out. Even though the only reason he converted over to being an enchanter is because they didn't have one, and well, it turns out his magic was what was allowing them to be the hero's party and keep up. Instead of being on the floor 90s, they went and would have gone in the floor 70s if they hadn't gone in. So yeah. Anyway, both are kind of interesting. And I know I've been discussing anime for a bit on the stream, but I will tell you right now, I'm going to go ahead and cut my stream here. Have a nice night. Hopefully enjoy it. I'm going to go ahead and log out right here because I actually, unlike the last few weeks, I'm actually done with all my characters for once before I got off stream. I'm going to go ahead and scroll through them and go and show the gold totals. All told, about 1.2 million across my 4 characters. That's not bad. Anyway, have a nice night and hopefully enjoyed.